So first of all, you've got to understand the workflow. Identifying and addressing these issues can help improve your workflow and efficiency within the business tremendously. Hi everyone, my name is Yaki Lee from Express Employment Professionals. I am the franchise developer for the KwaZulu-Natal region as well as the Lowveld region. And today we are talking about identifying and overcoming workflow obstructions, that dreaded bottlenecking. Businesses can recognize problems, slowing down their processes by using a couple of tools that is at their disposal. Regular reviewing of KPIs, such as reviewing rates, sales figures, and customer satisfaction scores. Employee feedback. What is more important than speaking to the people that are actually experiencing the bottlenecking and where the problems come from? So collecting and analyzing feedback from your employees about the inefficiencies that they're experiencing. Conducting audits to identify areas where this waste and delays may be coming along, and paying attention to customer complaints and feedback. This can highlight where service or production delivery problems come in. And then last but not least, utilizing project management and workflow analysis tools to track these tasks and when they're completed or when the problems come into play. So very much like a tool when we order our groceries online or our food online, a tool where you can track from the word go to the delivery point, where are the problems, and then that will be easily identifiable. So these methods can help you in pinpointing specific issues and areas for improvement. Common reasons for workflow bottlenecks in businesses include a couple of things. So we'll just go through about 5 or 6 of them, starting with inefficient processes, outdated or overly complex procedures that you've got on your production line that just makes things a little bit difficult. So you've got to streamline those processes. Next one would be resource constraints, so limited availability of essential resources. How many times have we heard people say, guys, sorry, I can't get to you right now. My staff is sick and the one is on maternity leave, so I'm stuck by myself. Or the equipment is broken. So resource constraint can be a very, very big obstacle to face, which will lead to a lot of bottlenecking in your business. Next one is very important to me, is a lack of clear communication and coordinating amongst your team members. The misunderstanding can cause so much delays within your business, and this is a massive problem. That's why with Express, we've got AM and PM huddles. They work brilliantly well. Sweet and short, 15 minutes. Talk about what your plans are for the day. Talk about what are your obstacles, and we'll catch up this afternoon to see how things went. Next one would be inadequate or insufficient training and skills development for your employees, resulting into errors, having to do work over and over and over again, and just slowing the entire process down. Outdated or malfunctioning technology and software. Sorry guys, we offline. How many times do we hear that? Terrible to hear that when you're sitting in a queue, you're about to get to the front and they say to you, sorry, we're offline. That can cause major bottlenecking. And overloading your staff, employees being assigned more tasks than they are capable of handling. So that will lead to delays and burnouts. Identifying and addressing these issues can help improve your workflow and efficiency within the business tremendously. Businesses can take the following practical steps to address and overcome workflow obstructions effectively within their office. So first of all, you've got to understand the workflow. Identify bottleneck and redundant steps. You never know when there are steps that could have been taken away a long time ago, yet it's still there because you're just not following up on the steps that's being followed. Streamline your processes using the software that we can get. We've got so many different tools to our disposal, and we've got to use them, whether it's a platform, depending on your business, but the tools are there and we've got to utilize them. Enhance communication channels. So, like I said, the daily catch ups are extremely important. You've got to keep these meetings short. The entire team must be in on it so that they are all aware of what is going on and what might be causing the bottlenecking, and keep it short and sweet, to the point. Regular meetings. Like I said up to you, ours is in the morning and in the afternoon. So the morning meeting is, what is your plans? Afternoon is, did you manage to get through to it? How are we tackling tomorrow? You offer training programs to your employees so that they can enhance their skills and efficiencies. And you always encourage them to learn on their own as well. I think I've mentioned in our last training session that we have the Express University, where we motivate with our employees to go onto Express University. If they might have forgotten something or might want to learn a little bit more about something, they can use that Express University to actually go and do a little bit of homework. Monitor and adjust KPIs. I think that is something that most people do, but or keep a finger on that pulse. Next one, also very important, is encourage teamwork. If your team works together, they will solve problems together. They will come to you with advice and say, listen, sir, listen, ma'am, this, we've spoken about it. We identified that this might be a problem. Can we maybe look at fixing it or doing it a different way? So create an environment where employees feel comfortable sharing ideas and concerns. Collect feedback from your employees and your customers to identify pain points. And this is where we get to the client surveys. Do those client surveys. Even if it might be negative feedback, it's still good feedback because it will help you to address the bottlenecking problems. It's very, very powerful feedback that you get from that. So review and update your processes constantly to ensure that you remain efficient and relevant at all times. Keep your software systems updated. We don't want to hear things like, oh, sorry, we're about to be disrupted because we don't have connectivity. The worst. Invest in new tools that enhance productivity and efficiency. Always a great idea to stay on top of things, to stay with it, because by doing that, you will most probably increase your productivity. You'll take off a lot of the workload from your employees as well, which means they will be more comfortable when they are at work. By taking these steps, you can effectively address bottlenecking and enhance the overall efficiency of your business. To recap, a smooth workflow offers numerous benefits to your business. It enhances overall efficiency and productivity. It minimizes delays, faster turnaround time. In other words, happy customers. It reduces operational costs because you're not fixing and errors on a continual basis. There will be less mistakes, so less time spent on trying to fix errors. Your employees will have less stress, so higher job satisfaction. A smooth workflow fosters a culture of continuous improvement and innovation, enabling your business to adapt swiftly to the market changes and maintain a competitive edge.